Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. And before we fully jump on into this video, I just want to ask all of you out there right now, drop down in the comments where you believe we are on this chart. A lot of people believe that we are in the anger phase of this chart. A lot of people believe that we are in the depression part of this chart. And I want to ask all of you out there, where do you believe we are at? In my opinion, I believe that we could be in the anger phase. A big sign that we aren't is a massive break over 25K for Bitcoin. That is what I personally am watching for. I told you guys that I'm already in major positions. I'm about 60% in positions, 40% still sitting on the sidelines. So we are waiting to see what happens. I'm prepared for either scenario, but I want to ask all of you, drop down in the comments, red or blue. I would love to hear from you guys. Also hit that like button. And also for those out there that are not subscribed to the channel, now is the best time to subscribe to the channel, as we are going to be uploading a ton of content, a ton of insights all year round. So definitely make sure that you guys are subscribed and turning notifications on to never miss a future update. Over 50% of you are not subscribed. So by the end of this video, if you guys did find something interesting, maybe just like the content, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. So with all that in mind, let's dive in and let's start off with a few things on why I believe that XRP is about to shock the world. So one, price action. So we recently made a video talking about the price action. I am on the weekly chart here. We are looking at the overall weekly chart. I did make a perfect exit strategy video last night, and I was talking to you guys about my personal plan for XRP. To me personally, I believe that the next major target point, after we do officially break out, after we get out of this bear market, if you will, that a lot of people are saying that we are now in a bull run, wherever we are and whatever happens next, my targets still remain double digits for XRP. Meaning from here on out, and we could argue from the bottom, because we were able to buy this range here for a while, to $10, we're looking at about a 30x, almost a 31x on XRP. To the $15 range, we would be looking at about roughly 46x. Now, could we go much higher? 100%. I've outlined my thoughts on this. I've talked about my thoughts on this as well. We could potentially see upwards of like $27, even $30 possibly. I know a lot of people have been focused on like the $32 range. This would be like a 101x, but we need to make sure that we are also being conservative and we really focus on the bigger picture. To me personally, $10 to $15 is perfect. I don't really need much more than $10 to $15 for XRP to make me extremely wealthy, so that is where I am focused on. Now, when we look back on time, we know that XRP at one point in time was the second largest crypto token, and we were sitting at about roughly $130.8 billion in market cap, and that's at $3.38. I know on some exchanges we were sitting at roughly about $3.84. And when we talk about the recent run in crypto, if we do regain the second place in crypto, going back to where Ethereum was, so let me actually go back to the height of last bull run. So it was like around like November, I want to say like November 7th maybe. So Ethereum was sitting at about roughly $546.3 billion. A lot of people are actually expecting Ethereum to hit a $1 trillion market cap in this next bull run, which means a lot of people out there believe that Ethereum will be at $1 trillion in market cap, but where does XRP stand, right? Because at some point in time, XRP did hold the number 2 spot. If we have XRP sitting at a $1 trillion market cap area, we would be targeting about $20. That is not fully diluted. If we are talking about a fully diluted market cap, then we would be targeting about $10. This is why I say the $10 to $15 range is perfect. Now, there's still a few things that we need to get over. One thing has been the dollar. So the dollar is going to be the biggest thing that we focus on. In my opinion, when we look at the RSI is getting to the point of almost oversold, which is concerning because we are down to a fib level that, going back to the macro levels, is the 618. And this is also where a big demand zone is from 2016, 2017, and also March of 2020. So when we look at this, we recently seen a bounce back in May. I wonder if we are going to see a bounce off of this level down here yet again, and reclaim a big area of demand up here at around like roughly 104. If we do see that, again, markets will most likely turn around slightly and have a pullback, which is welcomed in my opinion. And this will allow us to buy a lot more of these tokens like XRP before the big monumental run happens. Because after, whether it's anger or depression, we all know what happens next, and that's the euphoric run. And this could happen roughly around this year. It could happen later this year, or it could happen in 2024 into 2025. So we definitely are focused on a lot of things. Now, as we look at things happening around crypto and around regulations and even around Ripple with XRP, 2023 definitely is going to be a big year in my opinion. In fact, from Stuart Alderati, who's the general counsel at Ripple, he even says that 2023 is a pivotal year for regulation in crypto, and Ripple general counsel Stuart Alderati is breaking the misconception that actors in the crypto space do not want regulation. Listen closely to this.
Asking a lawyer to answer anything in a minute is hard. It usually takes 30 seconds just to say on the one hand and 30 seconds to say on the other hand, but let's give it a shot. Hi, this is Stu Alderati, and this is Crypto in a Minute. So crypto regulation is healthy because, well, actually, first there's a misconception that actors in the crypto space do not want regulation. And I think responsible actors in the crypto space actually do want regulation. And the reason they want regulation, it's good for their business, it's good for their customers, it's good for the markets. And the way you get there is through clear regulation. Clear regulation consistently applied leads to predictable outcomes, and predictable outcomes are good for everybody. If you don't know what the law requires, you can't comply with the law. And the law inconsistently applied leads to unpredictable outcomes, which at the end of the day is not going to be good for anybody. So I think that's the definition of healthy regulation. And I think in the crypto space, we're working our way to get there. Some markets get it right, some markets get it wrong. And I got 1 second left, so I'm going to stop.
Love that.
And yeah, I do completely agree with him. Listen, I think that regulations are a great way to get the party started around what we are going to see happen with Ripple, which is them targeting some of the biggest names around the company aspect, corporations, businesses. We talk about banks. In my opinion, I think that we will start to see banks move towards the digital space a lot more. And we even do see here the Ripple leadership team is certain crypto utility will play a major role in 2023. Companies able to master the on-ramps and off-ramps to crypto will earn a significant competitive advantage for years to come. We talked about this recently. I really do believe that in this year, we are going to see major names like Ripple really kind of start to move towards mass adoption from the business and company and enterprise grade area. We recently started to see it with Hedera. And I think tokens, digital tokens, and digital assets like XRP, HBAR, XLM, XDC, Algo, QNT, etc. These utility grade tokens are going to change the way everything works. A lot of people ask me, where do I see XRP, going in the next bull run? Where do I see XRP in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years? Listen, price. Yeah, price definitely matters. We talk about price quite a bit. We talk about, where XRP could possibly go. Listen, to me, $10 is the minimum for me. Now, does it need to go to $10? Is $10 guaranteed? Absolutely not. That's why I always say, when we look at this market, prices, targets, all of that, it really does not matter. What we see happening and what we are seeing coming around this entire space in full light now, like more than we've ever seen before, is DLT mass adoption, crypto mass adoption. We know the big names want it. I just recently talked about BlackRock saying that stocks and bonds will be fully tokenized. We also talked about major players like Fidelity, Bank of America. I mean, there's so many names behind crypto right now that are fully supporting it. And we're talking about, companies that have trillions of dollars in custody and in management. I mean, it's only a matter of time before we start to see trillions of dollars pour into crypto. And the reason why I believe that XRP is going to shock the world is because I believe that XRP will play a vital role in all of it. I think that this video here from Ashish Birla is perfect, right? We do see if the XRP ledger can confirm a transaction in less than 5 seconds, I could do it in 1 minute. Follow along with the Ripple board member Ashish Birla as he explains the synergy between crypto and blockchain in, you guessed it, under 1 minute. And listen closely to this video real quick. It's about 1 minute and 28 seconds. I'm sure that you guys probably heard it before, but I do want to address this video and I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about it in just in the perspective of where we are headed.
Anything to do with blockchain, massive challenge. But if the XRP ledger can confirm a transaction in less than 5 seconds, I can do this in 1 minute. Hi, this is Ashish Birla, and this is Crypto in a Minute. What's the difference between crypto and blockchain? Well, somewhere along the journey of crypto, folks decided that the blockchain aspect was cool, but not the cryptocurrency aspect. And so folks decided to distinguish between crypto, which means a crypto asset, and a blockchain, and just the blockchain. But unfortunately, they don't work without each other. And so you need a cryptocurrency because you want the entire blockchain to be decentralized. You want it to run without counterparties. And you can do that with a neutral cryptocurrency like XRP, Bitcoin, or even Ether. But blockchain without cryptocurrency is just a glorified database, and it's not quite decentralized like a blockchain is. And so in my opinion, you need a crypto and you need a blockchain, and that's the solution.
Now, when we really kind of look at this and we take a step back, we've heard that discussion before, right? We looked at what Christine Lagarde said. Having CBDCs, having a world of transactions at the speed of light, and they're being settled in almost an instantaneous time frame, you need a neutral bridge currency. Neutral bridge currencies are not going to be like Bitcoin and Ether. Yeah, sure, technically they are, but the problem is that, guess what? They're not efficient. They're not efficient for financial use cases. This is the year of utility. This is the year of assets that are extremely efficient. This is the year of assets like XRP to truly take over, to truly see their potential and their power realized in. Now, again, we won't see this until this case is done. That's why I do believe that 2023 will also be a pivotal year. We are focused on March 31st. We have been focused on this case for so long. We've been focused on regulation. We've been focused on, just a settlement around this case, just to get it behind us, just to try to get, some sort of movement happening in the way of clarity. Because if XRP, does come out of this case with full-on clarity, it's going to be the first digital asset in crypto to have that clarity aspect. And, when we go back in time, when we look at these historical snapshots, well, I'm not going to go and do it now, but you guys know that we focused on it for a while, and we know that XRP at one point in time was the number 2 asset, holding about roughly $130 billion worth of market cap. And just recently, we know Ethereum was at over, it was a $500 billion in market cap, and now it's being projected to be hitting $1 trillion in market cap. Could you just imagine where XRP would be if not only we seen on-demand liquidity spike massively in mass adoption, and we seen XRP be the only asset to have to have regulatory clarity. It's gonna be the only digital asset to have that. Think about how big of a game changer that actually is. So as we look at the year going forward, and we really kind of look at everything leading up to the big event. In my opinion, I believe that XRP will shock the world. I believe that XRP will shock the world, not just from the value perspective, but from the power and the potential behind it. And I really do think that this is going to be an incredible year for those utility grade tokens. I think that we already are starting to see that happen right now, with a lot of these tokens breaking out and creating incredible gains in just a short amount of time. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. So I hope that you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Wherever you guys are on this before, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.